own benefit. It is for our own survival. And we do these things based on the fact that our situation is alarming. Our situation is such that things that need to be done will be done by ourselves. It's when our leader Mazi Nnamdi says something, he is a man of integrity. He is a man of principle. The way we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very remarkable. Your enemies, those that have no feelings for you, they twist issues. Whatever their motive is beyond me. Yesterday, I actually took a sort of assessment. You know, there's how you stay and you start evaluating things to see why things are the way they are. Yesterday, out of nowhere, I was thinking, we have a known country, Nigeria. Then I kept saying Nigeria. Our leader said this thing before, and we took it casually. You. From today, you are Nigerian. And we adopted it. Yes, we are Nigerians. Then I started asking myself yesterday, why would somebody come all the way from Britain bring those people together and name them Nigeria? And all of us agreed. The Yorubas agreed. The Oduduwas agreed. That's the Yorubas. The Northerners agreed. Here we are, Nigeria. There may be voices of dissent, but due to our love for the whites, due to our ineptness to say no and stand, though some stood and fought. We say, yeah, we are Nigerian. Then yesterday I was sitting and I was asking, upon all the time I stayed in Lagos, all the years I lived in Lagos, I made self-evaluation. I said, did I accept Yorubas as my fellow countrymen? I said, no, I did not. I did not. Did I see them as human beings? Yes, I did. Did I see them as people I can live with? Yes, I did. But the core question, did I see them as people I can say we are from the same place? I said no. Categorically no. With capital N-O. I made such reference to the Arewas. The same was my answer. Do I, or will I say that I can live with them? My answer, yes, but with the condition. The Yorubas, yes, with the condition. They are all human beings. The ability to live with them depends on the culture, depends on our principles and their principles. That I visit, yes. That I obey their laws, yes. That I respect all the things that, yes. But how do they see me? I'm examining the two sides of the coin. Then one thing stood out clearly is that your ability to communicate depends on your opponent or you. Your ability to love depends on you and your opponent. Your ability to respect somebody depends on you and the other person. Your ability to be honest depends on you and your opponent. What if some of these things I mentioned, you are willing to execute them and the other person is not willing? It is not in their agenda. Will you continue? The answer is no. Capital N-O. Where therefore comes this idea that Nigeria is not negotiable. Nigeria is indivisible. Nigeria must be one. Who said that? I want to see it where it's written in the Constitution, voted by the people, approved by the people. I want to see a country in the world that is not divisible or cannot be renegotiated. I want to see that country. If you walk around the world, now we can jettison to anywhere. In question of hours, you get where you want to get to. I want to see that country. It's only in Nigeria. I want to see where it is that people are being murdered every day. That is why I made that evaluation. Are you telling me? Are you telling Mazi Alozie that somebody from Arewa will butcher you without any feelings? Will come to your compound and butcher you? Are you telling me that somebody from Arewa will come to your town and occupy your forest and rape your mothers, your wives, your daughters, and you don't see anything wrong with it? And you say you're a country. Are you telling me that you'll be sitting watching an army, excuse me, from the Sahel region, Fulanis, will come with tanks, guns, airplane, and bomb your area, and you don't see anything wrong with it? And you're saying you're a country. It is not the first time. It has been happening right from the 40s. This is squarely for the Oduduwas to make that evaluation. It is squarely for the Biafrans to make that evaluation. It is squarely for the Arewas and the Middle Belt to make these evaluations and be honest to themselves. We can look at things that, yes, we are human beings. Are the British not human beings? They are. They are human beings. Do they value their humanity? Yes. And that is why they will do everything in their power to protect it. What about you? What about you? They give us poison. We know it is poison. And you know poison kills. And you readily and willingly accepted it. Who is to blame? You know. You are very much aware that they gave you poison. You know that poison kills. And you willingly and happily accepted it. Let's say those of the 1914s they didn't have the will and the guts to resist. Your children's children, your great-great-grandchildren are fighting for the inequities. Things done wrong. And they are telling you, we don't want it. It is to our detriment. We are perishing. If the events of today does not sort of strike you like lightning, then you know that there is something wrong. There's something wrong because when you look at, I think by the sheer luck or the will of Chukwukikabiam, the events in Ukraine, if it is not a manifestation that Biafra must be, that the Oduduwas must be, that the Arewas must be, that the Middle Belt must be, then there is something obviously wrong with Africans. Now I use Africans. If the Oduduwas cannot see that there is something wrong in Nigeria, if the Arewas cannot see that there is something wrong in Nigeria, if the Middle Belt cannot see that there is something wrong in Nigeria, if the Biafrans cannot see that there is something wrong in Nigeria, Biafrans can see that there is something wrong in Nigeria, and that is where they are spearheading the separation to save humanity. They are not asking for separation because they don't want the progress of the others. They want to survive against all odds dumped on them. Have you been able to ask yourself these questions to save your humanity? This goes to the Oduduwas, this goes to the Arewas, this goes to the Middle Belts. And I throw you squarely back to Ukraine. You want to be a country. Ukraine want to be a country. They're supposed to be a country. Then you see the division in Donetsk and Luhansk, in Russian-speaking areas, being treated differently. What happened? Those of their brothers say, not under my watch. You have to treat them the same way, or you let them go. And today, they are fighting. Leonard Brezhnev was the one that okayed, blessed the bombing of Biafrans. He's from that is not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is you will survive based on who is on your side. Make hay while the sun shines. Our leader, for one reason or the other, Chukwu Kikabiama, told him, go and save my people. Did we rally around him? Oh, your first people say, yes, we did. Yeah, we rallied around him. That's when he was around. The people of Biafra, because of our emptiness, because of our confusion, lack of confidence, we finally found somebody that can say, yes, let my people go. I will stand and ensure that my people are free. What happened? One word is what is holding us to death. One word is what is responsible for our getting set to wipe off our genes. The Igbos are going to be a thing of the past. And I don't think anybody in a reasonable condition will say it will not happen. It is happening. Are you accepting it? You lie to yourself. No, it will never happen. It is happening under your watch. It is happening as you eat. It is happening as you dance. It is happening as you hold conversation. It is happening as you welcome your people back home. But you're not realistic. What is that one word that is killing us? Politics. I told you that there is one thing responsible for our situation. After our leader Mazi Nnamdi has brought us to this state, are we making use of the chance he has given us? Are we making use of the chance he has given us? Let us go back to where I started. If the Oduduwas cannot
great people
basically accept the Igbos, why will they? Why will they accept the Igbos as their brothers? The Igbos are not the brothers of the Yorubas. They are not. Let's stop lying to ourselves. The Arewas are not brothers to the Oduduwas, neither are they brothers to the Middle Belt or Igbos. They have nothing in common. Neither do the middle belts. And you come to the nation that you want to live together, you want to be one. Since 1945, you've not been one. You've never lived together. If that is the case, why is it that there are killings from the Fulanis committed on the Oduduwas, on the Middle Belt and Biafra land? Answer me that question. And you are using politics to say that you are one and indivisible. That is question of blinding your eyes, blindfolding your eyes, not to see the truth. And who are these people orchestrating this? The colonial masters. You see the role Britain is playing in Ukraine. They are quick to react. Boris Johnson is quick to say something. And have you seen that Catherine Long? Has she mentioned anything? No. They will not say. But if it's you, they will wake up one morning and decide to come to your parliament, your house of rep, and tell you what to do. They went to China. China told them, no, you can't do it. Your days are gone. They want to put say, no, shut up. Your days are gone. You've crossed the red line. You can't cross it. But come to Africa, they will agree. They will rise up to kill their own brothers. They will give them guns. Okay, overthrow your brother. They will overthrow their brothers and then perpetrate the unpardonable act of genocide. They did it to Biafrans. 1967, 1968, 1969, and part of 1970. Over 5 million people lost their lives. Did the world call it genocide? No. Did the world recognize it? No. Did the world broadcast it? No. As we speak. As we speak. Not a lot of people have that history. Even our own children don't know that history. What a wicked policy. What a wicked policy. War is not good. It is the same thing happening in Ukraine, not the same thing happening in the zoo. It is the same thing. Where they get in the airplane and bomb your villages. They open fire. Open fire. Openly. Visibly. On civilians. In the village. Oh, BBC knows about it. They have correspondents everywhere. They have their eyes and their ears right in your village. Are you telling me they don't? Look at your BBC boss. Look at it. A system they put in to deceive you. Europe in turmoil. Oh, the largest country in Europe, 60-something million, is on fire. But the largest baboons in Africa, the zoo, 200 million plus, cannot find direction. And then you have the baboon heads, except few that are beginning to wake up. Are you telling me that Europe and part of the world can rally overnight to confront crisis? But in Biafra land, not even the local radio station can report and say, this is what is happening. The African Union, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter who put you together on your agenda, if you cannot look at the report, if you cannot look at the result, then I call it for you. All of you are a disgrace to Africans. If most of you can sit down and watch what is happening across to Europe, and you are still sitting like mannequins and not wake up to correct what is happening in the zoo called Nigeria, how many of you have called for the existence of Biafra? None. And they tell you respect the territorial integrity. When they want to commit a crime, they'll tell you respect the territorial integrity, and they go to the back and supply you with all the weapons they can get their hands on, and they'll tell you respect the territorial integrity so that they can carry out their policy. You don't have the brain to say we don't agree. Yeah, they don't respect your territorial integrity when they will fly their jets and come and bomb you to submission. Who is to blame? Who is to blame?
Born in Nigeria, I was groomed in Nigeria, and I believe in Nigeria. People of my generation believe in Nigeria. We have no doubt about the fact that we have no option but Nigeria. However, I think a few of my colleagues believe that there's no such thing as the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. Of course it is negotiable.
Did you remember me telling you that there is one word that is killing us? And once we eradicate that word, once we remove it, once we erase it, my favorite school tool when I was in the school, when we start learning how to write with pencil, my favorite is eraser. Eraser. You can be able to quickly erase what you know is not right. Why did they make the eraser? It's for you to correct your mistakes. Do we have the eraser? Do we, as a nation of Biafra, have eraser? Do the Oduduwas as a nation have eraser? Do the Ariwas have eraser? What about Middlebelt? Do they have eraser? Erase what you know is wrong. And that is the notion that Nigeria is indivisible. It is divisible. We are not one. I love the way you opened your comment. I love it. And let's shine our flashlight on it. Maybe you will understand what I'm saying.
I was born in Nigeria, I was groomed in Nigeria, and I believe in Nigeria.
You were born in Nigeria, where? You were groomed in Nigeria, where? And you believe in Nigeria. Have you condemned the atrocities perpetrated on Biafrans? That's what I was telling you. Search your souls. Search your souls. Stop lying to yourself. Stop playing politics. It is killing us. Why are we playing politics with people's lives? What is it that you cannot be? Being born in Nigeria, you did not tell anybody where you were born in Nigeria. You were born in the north. That's where you belong. You cannot be born in the north, then you come to the south to tell them how to live their lives. You roomed in the north. Everything you did was in the north. If perchance you want to go to the south to conduct business, that's fine. And you can do that as an Arewa person. Just you can go to London and transact business, just as you can go to the US and transact business. You can go to any African countries and transact business. That does not erase who you are. That gives you confidence and integrity that you, as an Arewa, you as a Middle Belt, you as a Rodudu, you as a Biafran, you can go out of your way to a foreign land and do something and come back. We do it every day. Most of you do it every day. You get into a plane where common people cannot afford medical. You go to London and get your medical treatment and fly back. If you are an Oduduwa, what stops you from doing the same? You are an Arawa, what stops you from doing the same? What you see, we lie to ourselves. We have no sense of faith and sincerity. It is lacking in the brain and in the policy of the black man. I am sorry to say it. This is where you look at Africa and their leaders. And where did they come from? Appointed by the colonial masters. They are in control of your behavior. They are in control of your activities. They are in control of your utterances. Turn loose the bondage. You will shine. And as you say, go back to Ukraine. Don't take sides. Dig for the history. Dig for the actual reason why what is happening in Ukraine is going on. You succumb to propagandas. And you see what is happening. And you believe, and you continue to deceive yourself. You don't know anything about the guns and the bombs and how they are made. You cannot even keep up a diesel engine given to you, made and passed on to you. And you're trying to play with the big guys. You have inhibited your progress by not allowing people from your own continent to do certain things that they are capable of doing when given the chance. You have not done that. You cheat. You cheat yourself. You do wrong unto yourself. With the premise that, oh, you're doing it to the Igbos. The Igbos. And the Igbos. And you're blind not to condemn the genocide committed and then currently taking place. You've not done that. Therefore, you lie. You are not sincere. So let's listen to this guy completely. Maybe you will understand what I'm saying.
I was born in Nigeria. I was groomed in Nigeria, and I believe in Nigeria. People of my generation believe in Nigeria. We have no doubt about the fact that we have no option but Nigeria. However, I and think a few of my colleagues believe that there's no such thing as the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. Of course it is negotiable. Even the unity of a family is negotiable. Even the coexistence as a couple of a husband and wife is negotiable. The moment either party feels that this union is no longer bearable, that he or she would rather go his own way, you let them have the right to sit down, consider their condition, and after, and only after, very, very, very careful, rational examination of the pros and cons of going out of the marriage, that they take the decision which suits them best.
Thank you. I pointed out something to you. If those that have brains, if those that have logic, my question to this man is, why are you still holding His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi? You were born in Nigeria. You believe in what is not working. But I thank you because you know where we are headed. You know that Nigeria has come to an end. Coming from you, you know the truth. You have the decision maker right in your hand. You have the solution right in your hand. Why not release him? Why not bring him to a conference table? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you please lead us? Can you please tell us the pros and cons of we going our separate ways? That is your best bet as we speak. He has given you clues. He has energized you. He has told you, wake up. I'm not fighting for you because you're Arewa. I'm fighting for you because your generation, your children, and your children to come will be swallowed by the foreign powers. You hated him for telling you the truth. That is the principle of Africans. You hated him because he's not white. Now let me tell you a very practical issue to evaluate. Are you telling me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he happens to be a white person from Britain, they will not give you a mandate to release him? But they are the ones that orchestrated for his arrest because he is thwarting their policy that is inhibiting you and your children and your grandchildren to come from having a future. Don't you see it? What did he call for? Referendum. If what you are advocating today, if what you are saying today to your colleagues, if that is what you are saying, I believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shouldn't be in jail the next few hours. Accept the truth. Turn him loose. Release him. And listen to him. No, you heard the truth. The power is strangulating you, holding you to your throat, your vocal cord, squeezing it, so that the world will not hear your cry. What evil is greater than that? What evil is greater than that? You see, you're holding an innocent man. You beat him. You punched him. You sodomized him. Just because he was trying to open your eyes. The handwriting is on the wall. Bribing people to divert the truth will not solve the problem. It's time for everybody to go home to your tents, O Israel. start the negotiation as quickly as possible, release our leader Mazi Kanu, and say why you see it will be beneficial for all of us to go our separate ways. And I will point them out to you. For the Arewas, be yourself. Be an Arewa. You will have your president. You will have a minister. You will have senators. You will have foreign diplomats. You will have your universities. You have your natural resources. Why are you killing another person? The Oduduwa should adopt the same. You see, you will solve unemployment. You will create more employment. You will generate, you will rejuvenate your economy. The law of comparative advantage, you produce what you can produce at a minimum cost with high profit. That goes to all over the so-called zoo. Your economy will be well managed. And then when you seek help, you will get the help out of good faith, not out of hatred. After all, the hatred does not come because you want to hate people. The hatred is there because you know that these things are limited. You know that somewhere along the line, 1 million people going after one job, you know there'll be problem. Go to a place where there is no food, and you put a plate of food without anybody in control. See what will happen. In bid to scramble for that food, much will be wasted. Much will be wasted than is eaten. Listen to Ahmadu Bello. I'll play one more time and compare it to what is happening. Maybe you will see that Nigeria is a farce. It's a lie.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then
I have played this so many times. Please pay attention. He has given you his venom about your progress and how they see it. That is happening today. That is why northernization policy. Look at the ministerial appointments. And they tell you a federal character that doesn't exist, except for the other ones. So, listen now. Maybe you change your mind.
Try to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too.
This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do.
You think he's dreaming? He's not. He told you the truth, and it's happening. It is happening right in your face. Northernization policy, of course. Since the 50s, they have filled all the posts, and today they have expanded it to your own village. They're even having Syracuse and wedding in your own village. Northernization policy.
I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there are, there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
Oh, well. Since the 50s, they still have the policy going on. He that has ear to hear, let him hear. He that is honest, he that is very objective, let him hear. Let me give you some of our messages, then we continue. I'll open the phone line once I'm done with these messages. Honestly, I like to get them off the way before I start talking rubbish.
From 7th April 2022,
the selling and eating of nama, also known as cow meat,
is forbidden in Biafra land.
Be warned.
From 7th April 2022,
the selling and eating of nama, also known as cow meat,
is forbidden in Biafra land.
Be warned.
The law of comparative advantage. You deal in cow and cattle. Whichever word you might use. It's time for you to go home. It's time for you to call a spade a spade. It is very important for you to look after your own people. Belgium will be having a demonstration in the United Nations office at Brussels. April the 8th, 2022. Time will be 12 noon. The address is Loyal 155 1000. I don't know how to pronounce that word. To hell with it. It's not my language. I'll give it a shot. Nigeria shouldn't wait for Britain to come and tell them release your formidable son, your formidable neighbor, your formidable African. You will decide that you have somebody that can help change you, the Arewa people. Change the Oduduwas that wake up to see, to smell the coffee. Change the Middle Belt. Don't die in silence. After all, most of those that help create this situation, they have what all the way. Yes, for years and fundraising for our people, our men. Date will be 9th of April 2022. Time 4 p.m. by Zoom. The guest will be Mazi Iyke, Deputy HOD, Mazi Alozie, European Rep, and Madam Nnamdi. The host will be the IPOB National Coordinator, Mazi Nnamdi. I'm not going through all the other respect. Know that there'll be fundraising. We still have time to be announcing those, so I'll be economical with my announcement today. I'll open the phone line. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number. So express yourself, and then we go from there. We are responsible for our future. Now they are waking up to know that yes, our existence is negotiable. And I'm glad you actually came out to say it. Therefore, it become unreasonable to continue to hold our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mazi Alozie.
Yeah, well, good morning.
Good day, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Mazi Chukwode.
Welcome.
Calling from Umweri. Umweri town, Omambala province, Biafra land. Biko Mazi Alozie achọm ka ngwa ndị side anyị okwu n'ọnụ partner ya. I'm free.
Not really, but if what you're saying will make any sense, just go ahead. But I want everybody to hear it. And that's why we have now waiting to happen where you speak Igbo. Otherwise, I don't usually accept that. So go ahead.
I'm a maki ugi. No, this thing that wasn't you. It wasn't you. And Banya, the Omambala, Umweri. Nando, Agulere, Maokozo, Machala, I Chani, Maobunike, Omonia. Opa, Akiko Biafra, Akreva. Adama no noon, Adama no woman, Agulere Nanu. Manam, Omalayanam Nanu. Can you better look at Laula? Onuna mara na aga-abịago adenjade maka anụ ege ntị ka na-anụ ka unu na-eme mkpọtụ maka nsogbu adịnụ ọ dị m ka unu alarụ ụla unu alazụkwana n'ụla na nsogbu adịgokwen nsogbu adịgori nne adụba abada n'ọdụ ọ na-adụba ụwa na-agwazi asị na ebe anya na-agwa unu na-ada achọ ige ntị emesịa unu were anya unu na-abụ naanị unu na-abụ ka unu eji na-abụ ya ịbụrụ ndị Fulani ga-agbapụ na owe Fulani na-ekwu okwu si na ibe na igbu ndị anyị nọ na-agalaba aja na ebe ha na-ele na iwu bụ na onye ebe anyị wagbu onye Igbo wagbu na a ga-egolili anụ ebi wee kwa ozu njakịrị ka ọ mara ama na data njakịrị dị expensive ọ bụ asị ka ọ na-ata ajọ obi Igbo ekwugbo na April gara aga on 7th na-achọrọzi ehi gbanwa wee sị na ya ga-abịa n'elu aba ga-anọ be anyị na-achụ nta na nwa ga-abịazi ịchụ nta gịnị gaba na-achụ nta mmadụ ọkwa ndị mmadụ ga na-agba okwu ahụ kedu iwu unu ji alazi ụla n'ụdị ahụ na-alarụ amaghị agwọtarakwa m o maka nsogbu adịgo onye ka nsị ka mee ka unu ghọta na onye asị na shinti amarọ na agha abịago mana achọrọ m ka unu nọdụ n'ọnụ osika agwa anaghị egbu ọ bụrụ ebe ọgwụ mmadụ ka agwa anaghị egbu o merie arụ okwu unu gbanwee ibe nchọ ga mme ka unu mara na ụbọchị anyị nọ ebe okay for politicians in Biafra land, look at the situation now, very delicate and dangerous situation, and you have time to be talking about 2022, 2023. Look at this very man, this our second savior in the USS dungeon for how many months now? You are not even talking about your brother. How to release him? Someone that God sent him to care better for us, not only with himself, but many. And you don't care for. We are talking about party, PDP, APC, this and that. Where do you think that election you conduct it free? There's danger looming. Kill all this killing everywhere. You don't care about it. You are talking about 2020, 2023. What is our new governor in Anambra? They mentioned that the people should lay down their arms. This matter, they said something similar to that last year, that everybody will submit his arms. You are submitting, talking about laying down arms. What about these people who are needs in our town and our towns? Do they lay down their arms? That is a question. Why are you talking? The governor talking about laying down arms for negotiation. Is that making sense? Enough is enough, because there's danger, and if you say you don't know, it will come. It's already with us, not even that it come. So, Mazi Alozie, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Keep on keeping on. All you people, I have to thank you so much, because I have high regard to you people, and even US, because US, I still continue to mention it, they are doing the most difficult job on earth today. I praise them so high. ESN too, they are trying their best for protecting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. I'm glad the statement came from a northerner, telling the members of his colleagues, yes, that Nigeria is negotiable. Then start the negotiation. Stop the killings. Call back your dogs. Withdraw them. It's not the dogs that matter, it's the owner of the dog that counts. Here it was. Take back your Boko Haram and sit down and face reality. Sit down and tell yourself the truth. That man you are holding is key to your survival as an Arewa. You will find out very soon. Considering what is happening in Europe You see, you, the Arewas, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. You want me to make that reference again? I will make it. If you think that you are fighting Biafrans, if you think that after killing Biafrans all will be well with you, it will not. It will not. Color your name and where you're calling from. Your line is off. You see what Mali did? They understand that France is milking them, killing them. What about Arewa? Oh, you think Britain will continue to pamper you after they have used you to destroy Biafra? They will not pamper you. Learn from others. Call out your name and where you're calling from. This thing is cutting off just whatever. Learn from what's happening in Europe. They will come. They will use you. And they will dump you. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi Alozie. Good afternoon.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, I'm Uzwa by name. My brother just spoke it out. My brother. One of my oh, Mambala. I'm doing the Mambala. So when I don't know you, I know when I we did. We did, with the port also. But I'm going to wait again. What on outside, people there complete with who will be for about the time. But we did run. What I never do. But if I ask you, what I want to tell this planet people, the Muslims that will do that. What are they like to know? And there's one thing they fail to understand. You're supposed to know that in Biafra, you're supposed to know that our leader is a gentleman. We have mad people, Biafra. We have a lot of thousands of mad people. So let them continue wasting their time. What I want to tell them is the Muslim leader will lead 100. The Muslim leader will lead, if they want to try us, let them continue holding our leader. We do Mazi, thank you for the work we did for.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You have a strategy to hold our leader. Oh, the IPOB will fall. No, it did not. It got stronger. And what they are not remembering is that there are people more serious than any other person you can think of. In the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will do the unthinkable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of peace, a man of intelligence, directing you, calling your attention to things that need to be done. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Mazi Manuel, good morning. Welcome.
Well, my name is Supreme Manuel. I'm speaking from my location. Mazi Alozie, you're a great man. You're a great man. Chukwu Kabiama will be your strength towards this journey. Let me move ahead to the tape you played. That man who spoke, who said that he is a Nigerian, started from Nigeria, born as a Nigerian, and all of that. And finally, he came up at the end and said his opinion, which is correct. Because he cannot say his opinion direct without talking about Nigeria.
That man knows what he said. What is going on in Nigeria is so many of them know this truth, but they are afraid of Fulani to kill them. Fulani have put fear in everybody in Nigeria except IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. The other clip you played for domineering, according to Ahmadu Bello, 1952, over 70 years ago now. That clip had been playing all around. If you watch out what that man said, some of the things the man said is correct. Some are false. He talked about domineering of the Igbos, which is not correct. Igbo is not domineering anybody. Igbo are hard work somebody. That is why when we are working as a laborer, according to him, in a camp, within a year, you march as a head of that laborer camp. That means you are hard working. That is correct. Again, he said, a time will come when a lot of people will come out from school, when there will be no work. It may result bloodshed. That is now. It's correct on that. You see, this man started from the beginning talking about they will make sure they will hold the power in the north. When he's talking in the north, according to that time, today is Fulanis. Fulani today are killing those people in the north, killing the Hausas and other tribes there, planting Fulanis all over the whole Africa. After that, they have shifted to Middle Belt, doing the same thing. After that, they have shifted to Biafra land, that is Igbo land, to kill and plant their people. The same thing is going on in Yoruba side. Are very, 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 very clever, but our people are fools. They don't know their left or their right. The Fulani have tested Nigeria. Are you hearing me, Mazi Alozie?
Yes, go ahead.
The Fulani have tested Nigeria and see that people who are living that place are idiots. They don't know anything. We were thinking that these people, Southerners, are going to school, they are educated. But today we have seen they are educated fools. They don't know anything. Give them money, they will kill their people. Look at Owerri. Look at Owerri. Look at in Igbo land. The Fulani have tested many things. Many things. So they have seen that the best thing they will do is to force leadership to Igbo race. That is why Ohanese, they say Ohanese and Igbo. This is Ohanese Fulanese, not Ohanese and Igbo. It's working for Fulanese. So when your enemy have succeeded planting your leadership to lead you, a group of people who are supposed to be standing to defend their people today are defending Fulanese. When whatever Fulanese said, that's where Ohanese will say, I will support. Have you seen what is going on? If not our leader, but my surprise thing is this. After many years of this radio Biafra, our leader have stayed place in opening the secret of the whole world, the secret of Africa, the secret of Nigeria, everything to people to hear it and know what to do. Still today, somebody from Igbo land are collecting money to be a slave, to die as a slave, to hand over slave to a born generation. Somebody who traveled to America, who traveled to Europe, and see how a country is moving like, is doing everything to destroy his people picture and to die as a slave. What a wonderful people is this. What a wonderful people is this. Our leader have tried so much. This man is a man of God, the only man of God. I watched this man. How many years I have been listening to Radio Biafra? I'm not a small boy. Up to how many years I see this man is a special man. When he pray, his prayer is number one. No, if you go to Nigeria, no any all these criminal with the Bible, none of them can pray like our leader. In Igbo and English, his prayer is one. His preaches is one. His action is one, not two, not 1.5. I wish people will understand that this life is come and go. When you finish, you go and leave the rest for the living. It is enough time for our people to understand that without
the call number is +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Go ahead.
Biafrans all over the world. We go to them as Biafrans, that Alozie here to give us every information we're supposed to have. Every information we're supposed to know that we are, our life is completely off. That is why when that Alozie comes to your house and it depends. It's already defending you here. When you finish listening to Radio Biafra, you should find you come up. Why should I buy Egypt? Get to the good news, then you will have any blood. I will never you could keep website. I have never kept. Will you allow a need job to live in house and come to your house? Because that person is not a criminal. Get that you must start there. That Alozie, they have come to my territory to getting up more than 4 people here. This is it. Biafrans all over the world. I don't know long burungu. And you get Biafra boom. Who's a maritime? The Cabin Ibria say have to take on maritime. Yeah, married to Sumbakawa. Okay, so that they will know that we're prepared. The building start to come outside. What can they imagine? Have you ever seen IPOB to come on the road? But I allowed them to be coming to our house to be cleaned up, just for you to be covered. I will tell you that a day is coming. Hey, this is around the corner. Nobody will touch our leader. Every scratch on the body of our leader, no human being. Tell them Nnamdi Kanu, his father, that is Kanu, his mother, God will wait, go before our eyes all over the world. They buried them because of us. Tell Alozie, you get back. Tell Alozie, carry them here. They go over the neighborhood in China, how would they have? See any time. Because we know we have bastard among them. If you are a true Biafra, they can have to fight to win and put that. Look at such cause that fight to win. Why must you go and die? Get another kind of they got to put now you back out of the Kina. I don't find like in Isaiah. The day is coming when that man is telling with talk. It's coming fast. That no people will know that two body cabin will get the people in time. For this that is the one that mandated that tell them Nnamdi Kanu will come and save us, including me myself, to be saved. That's why I'm here. Okay, so I don't know. All the government all the American shop. No. All the shit out for them to take it. It's a lie. So back about that one thing. I thought the world is free. We are taking our land back on that book. So Luto, you are a governor. You resist our conscience. Is it our conscience? You are there to defend darkness. Nigga area, that is what you want to do. Therefore, we are not confident in you. And we don't care who you are. After all, the Benwuru chief in the CPN. What did you remember on? Dara. I could tell them the look at all these governors. All these things, that is government trying to kill their people. Kissing the issue, Hammer. Ajuma. Biafra. Then I was right. To go to the zone, I'm going to do it chapter 9. Biafra, Katana choir. To take it chapter 9 from verse 20. It was its own time. Even the dead itself to make sure that the people are dead. And I know that our women are committed. You saw this, our women, you people they kill. Carry rope down our own. Now our own, we're able to be put out and be left. We, that's what we are here. Before we came, there is no people I passed. Now we are here. How do we will fulfill that assignment? Is there people like us? After we have not gone and taken that, our children will occupy our land. Get them to come sit down. Nara.
No.
Oh, that's the command that up. That's the thing to them. Scott has something. Mekai chapter 2. 1 to 10, and the same Mekai chapter 3. 1 to 8, and the wisdom of Solomon chapter 10. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10. Then the man goes, why and then you know, the dinner change what not chapter 8. On Sunday, West. Now, what does it do? I want on there, not on there. There's a plan. You open for why? You must secure your destiny. Get the back. On which plan? We have on one more thing now.
Mazi, round up. Ndewo. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie. Good morning to you and good afternoon from here.
Welcome.
This is Mazi Udemba.
Go ahead.
Yes, I was not prepared to talk on your program today, but the analysis you continue giving us is disturbing me in person, because I don't know whether is it. Will I say that our people doesn't hear the type of the English being spoken in our radio? Yes, it surprised me. But all the same, Ahmadu Bello, who is the son of Osman Danfodio, and Buhari, they are the three Madis. They are mad people, three of them. But they succeeded in hypnotizing our people, and they succeeded in messing us up. Because I am surprised to hear from Soludo saying that IPOB should lay down their arms. That idiot. I know his father, that is at Niger Sem. And it's my own brother that gave the money that he used in every secondary school. I thought he's educated, he's an idiot, he's an illiterate. He doesn't know anything. We are talking of the zoo, and he's talking of just a part of Biafra land, which is Omambala. This man is mad. Even the zoo, the Fulani government cannot ask Boko Haram to lay down their weapon. And Soludo just jumped up from nowhere. Are we not to be the security of this useless man? Is it not Eastern Security Network that's supposed to protect the idiot? and what he did, instead of going straight to Aswan Rock and say, release Nnamdi Kanu, he will not do that because his money is included in getting our leader back to Nigeria. He is part of those who sponsor that. Because we keep quiet. Now, Ahmadu Bello is talking of an organization. But at the end of the day, it's Fulanization. Because there's no any other Hausa who is in any part of the government. No any Hausa man who is even head of a village. They are all Fulanis. So what are we talking? I'm surprised that when the Fulanis say Boko Haram, they know what they are talking. They mess up with our education. That even those who are professors, they are, will I say, they are Boko Haram. That is Western education is forbidden. So they finish with us, but not the Biafrans. They can never mesmerize the Biafrans or hypnotize us. They can't. They can't. We are different. It's only our leaders that I think the plan of all these our leaders is like Dr. Nnamdi is saying it become the president of the zoo. He will put zoo, he will repair the zoo. And the same thing Professor Soludo is saying, he's thinking when he come, he will now repair Anambra, then he will be able to repair Nigeria. Who are you, Soludo? You don't know anything. But I told us here that Soludo is having skeleton in his cupboard in the central bank. And he cannot do otherwise. They will jail him. Where is Obiano today? Obiano is being investigated, just common 42 billion naira. While the Fulanis are carrying our money in billions of dollars and pounds. And they don't talk about that. They turn us to slaves and we turn ourselves to slaves. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Well, people have a way of doing things, and it may or may not pay them. You don't learn. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Greeting to you, Excelency Mazi. I greet you, my beloved Biafrans all over the world, and the friends of Biafrans. Chukwukikabiyam is our God, and He is going to continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo. I am calling from my location. Yes, Mazi, you see, let me just start where our brother Mazi Demba stopped. We need to call a spade a spade. You see this truth that everybody is running away. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, citizens that own this land, we have come to say this truth. And we must get the benefit of saying the truth. Because the word of Chukwukabiyam said, truth is life. If this Soludo is demanding for ESN to lay down their arm or what do he think that will be the outcome when he makes this statement? We want to tell you that by the time you are making some certain statements, we are knowing where you're coming from. We know what is in your mind and the kind of person you are. If you really mean well to the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB, the youth that said, stop killing us, stop intimidating us, stop killing our mothers and our brothers and sisters in the farm. You need to say something that we, whenever we hear it, then we say, yes, you meant well to us. But you didn't go there because it is a sign of the same slave that others are going through. Indirectly, you are telling us that you are also in the same land. So, Ludo, why can't you demand for your leader, servant you were out to? Why can't you ask your garden in Abuja to release Nnamdi Kanu? That should be the first statement from you. These people, they don't even know there are different categories of people in IPOB. You think that the IPOB in Anambra, the instruction you give to them, they will take it? No. We are one all over the whole world. And we take instruction from a particular source. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the only person that will give us instruction and we follow it. On the absence of him, we take direction from the leadership of IPOB. So you have no right to say whatever you said when it comes to the indigenous people of Biafra. Rather, I'm advising you. By the time you talk, we know the kind of person you are, your mission, and what you are after. If you meant well, if your hand and your leg is not involved in the extraordinary rendition against Nnamdi Kanu, why can't you demand for your leaders in Abuja to release Nnamdi Kanu? It's clear that Buhari is no longer there. He's dead. He's a dead man for so many years now. But it's a demand for the rest of the people that you are taking instruction from. Because indirectly you are telling us now that you are there to do the wish of your masters. But I want to say this. If you meant well to your generation, if you love your family, you better not play the same role they are not playing. You better not play the same role. Most of them are being more Supreme Court window governor played. You better not play the same role Devil Umar played, because anyone that is fighting the masses is digging his generation grave. Not his own grave. I say his generation grave. Because 20 years, 30 years to come, the people you are fighting is not one person. Definitely, we must open up your book. Then after we deal with you finish, God will finish the remaining parts. Because that is how it's supposed to be. So I'm saying this, that all of you that think that you are serving the zoo, you better be careful. Then you that is coming into Anambra government house, and you are making some certain statements, be very careful. Eastern Security Network, IPOB in Anambra, is joined together with the whole entire IPOB worldwide. So you have, who are you to give them order? Who are you to ask them to bring down their report? They might for what is right, and what is that? Go, join your hand together with some of you. As you people gang up, you get together and you plan how to kidnap the leader of this wonderful movement. The first thing you're supposed to do, if you want us to believe you, if you want us to know that you know what you are saying, demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, demand for the writing. What the masses are demanding should be what you, as a person, demanding. Unless you don't want to be the leader of the masses. And if you are not going to be the leader of the masses, get ready, because the fight of the masses will come visit you. Mazi, the blessing of Chukwu Abiyama, the King of Eternity, will continue to be with every one of you and the leadership of this family, and protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man that meant well to the citizens of the whole entire Biafra. May the blessing of Chukwu Abiyama bless him and bless his family, because that family is excellent. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you, David. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It's a service for somebody to come, and the first thing it tells you to lay down your arms. For even the arms, we don't even have 1,000 of what the enemies are. They are killing. The first salvo would have been Fulanis, no more holidays for you in Biafra land. It's time for you to stop killing the people. He did not say that. Soludo did not say that. What he wanted to talk about is the IPOB that is giving the politicians run for their money, that is giving the false government run for their money. He wants business as usual. What you voice out tells you where you are. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Good morning and welcome.
Thank you very much, my big brother, Mazi Alozie. Mazi, I appreciate you for a good job. And I appreciate our leader anywhere he is. I think our ancestors said that thing. Mazi is your brother, which is from my location at the moment. And then I appreciate Biafrans all over the whole world. And then with the sincere of my heart, I appreciate my island family that went out to, represent us to show the whole world that Biafrans never die. We are still here to exist. I thought the agenda was to force out in 1970. They want to exterminate anything concerning Igbo. Pray. They want to wipe us out. But by the mercy of Kukadiama, he said no. And we must surely live and possess our possession. And that is why we are here today, to claim what belongs to us. But, people have been, I want to make clear to my people. Any governor that come in their land, as long as he swear with Nigeria Constitution, even though he said he lost IPOD, don't talk his word seriously. This is one thing I want our people to understand this. If he came and said he loved Mazi Nnamdi, even the day they want to send him, any governor or whoever in their land, as long as I petition and open his mouth and say, IPOB, or Mazi Nnamdi, don't take word seriously. They are all the same. Don't worry about what they will say. People shouldn't worry. We are going home. I'm telling you, the Fulanis know that we are going home. But from the day, you can see, they know that Nigeria has come to an end. That is why I'm calling Biafrans all over the whole world. The only thing that is going to disturb me is the Kanu. Let me be honest with you. If you know what the Kanu very well, you know that he has no fear in his eyes. He confronted with you. No word entire. That is why I'm calling Biafrans. What thing that going to make people who have fear in our heart. It has fear in this sport. And but as long as you don't have time, then we know that if Mazi Nnamdi has fear, we never stand and change the thing. Even in a court of law, he said that go to hell. So, see that are following, are you going to be? It's one man there now, suffering for us, and we are millions outside waiting for him. So, why are you going to be afraid? Why are you going to be afraid? Don't be afraid. We will get our freedom. We tell you that we will do. You see, Ukraine war. The Jew will see. We will show the Jew that what they did to us in 1957. The pain is in our heart. That is why I'm calling my brothers and sisters. Those of you that are advising our brothers from the north to come home, you are making a mistake. When you advise them to come home, Fulani will take the advantage of it. Oh, they are afraid to come home. They are telling them, don't tell our brothers to come home. I tell them to advise them. When it starts, understand whatever you lay your hand in the Jew. You have to look like desert. You have to make the Jew look like desert. It doesn't make it look like desert. But believe you me, it's nothing. Because in 1967, you know what pains me? Let me tell you, not even only sickness that got for our leader, His Excellency of Mogoji. People don't even know what killed him. What killed that man is heartbreak of when him and Gowon reached an agreement, and they asked our people to go back to the north, thinking that these Nigerians are taking themselves. Our people went back and they started them again. That is even make the man go mad.
If you listen on his point of death, he's still shouting, "Let my people go." He's still shouting, "Let my people go." Do you think if he didn't know what he's saying, you think he will be shouting, "Let my people go" on why he's still dying? Because he knows that our people are in danger in Nigeria. That is why I'm calling my person the Lord. Don't be afraid of your property. Don't even bother about that. We will make Nigeria. We will show Nigeria how Nigeria will look in the international community. We have been telling the international community that our people have been killed since the amalgamation of Nigeria. Only one time, Igbo people. Nigeria, I am not counting anybody out. The ethnic group in Nigeria has been killing Igbo people. Only Igbo people, thinking that. And the worst part, the people they are killing don't even want to learn. That is what pains me most. The people that they are massacring don't even want to learn. If our people want to learn, tell me how somebody will come out and see Mazi Nnamdi and see what he's doing, and you say you want to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi. You are an idiot. You see what your brother is doing at this point in time. You say you want to sabotage him. How many people have you seen come out to say they want to sabotage him, bro? How many people? Even they want to do it, they are doing it somehow. Because few of us know what they want. But our own, we come up openly criticizing him. You see our politicians talking all manner of rubbish. You see that one. You see his talk. Little did he know that all those things is in archive. We are recording it for him. Just in case for the rain day, we will play it for them. Now, let me go to the point, Mazi. You see, Mazi, you see Soludo. Our people should begin to ask Soludo. How many people and Ifayoba, how many of them that went to donate money that kidnap our leader? We should put this question to him. How many of them, Oleka Hadi, and which private jet? Ifayoba have come out and tell us that his friend, the private jet. We want to make it clear. This is what we should be asking Soludo. Ask him this question. Did you contribute to the money they used to give Mazi Nnamdi? Let that be told to him and let him answer it. And who private jet they say, we want to know. Our people are not asking the we want to know person who if I say is his private jet they used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi. I believe if it's not his private jet, it's only Igbo. It's Igbo man private jet. Don't you see how our people listen? That his own brother, only Igbo. Fulanis you are seeing. They are very, I won't say they are educated. I won't say they are learned. They are just funny people who love blood. You see what they did? They allow Igbo people they allow Igbo people to use their own private jet, to use their own money, to go and kidnap their own brother. They allow it. Because if they use their own private jet, did you know Fulanis don't have private jet? If people want to tell me, but they allow Igbo people they allow Igbo people to use their own private, so that if the case turn on the other way and the way it's turning, and we say, I think it's them that use the private jet to their brother. Will ever deny you. If you like, start them from base, they will eventually deny you. Obiano that yet unlike government. Mazi, forgotten? Mazi, I don't know if you're hearing me.
We are listening to you. Go ahead and round up.
Thank you, Mazi. Yes, I will round up now. Obiano come out here and say to us that Fulani are in his government. Yet Allah and his government. Yet Allah that the whole world know that they are the most dangerous terrorists in the world. The world knows. Yet Allah. But what they are not saying is in his government. Obiano, the son of Obiano said that if they kill any Anambra man, any Igbo man, is 500,000, less than 300 pounds. If eventually they spoil your land or you kill their cow, you pay them 500 pounds. Which means innocent life is 500,000. So I can go and kill him and pay him 500,000. They killed Peter Akunyere. They pay them 500,000. It's not that they initiate that. So what are trying? Now, our people, I see one of the pastors that I used to respect a little bit. He's calling for, we should get our own brother, we should do this, we should do that. But the Bugomaso never asked Obiano.
The 1,000 people you kill in Limpo, you order for their assassination in Limpo. Biafrans that are only protesting with the flag. Hope you are not shooting them. This is in Limpo. You are showing also the Fulani still release Obiano picture in the EFCC custody. People are mocking him. People are saying, people, what we fight? Oh no, no. If I'm there, I am asking EFCC. If you know the shooting one to these people don't deserve to live. These politicians in our land deserve not to live. And if they know this, if we follow them, it's not because of Mazi Nnamdi. If we follow these people the way they are, their last breath, they will take it out. They will take the last breath of them and their family this afternoon. But we are waiting patiently. Biafrans all over the whole world. You see what is happening. It is set us among us now. They are beginning to pull away. Yes, I love what happened. Once Nnamdi Kanu say, leave the Kenya. They went and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All the leave the Kenya. They still have make us understand the people that is calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and those people that come to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have seen them. Look at them. If this thing did not happen, you will never know who they can even bribe somebody to poison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If this thing did not happen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with his good mind, I never see a man like that. With his good mind, he can think that he is with you because he loves everybody. And he heard you a good way. Fulani can bribe us. Don't you know that for one said if you know that he want people love money, that he will not even bother to buy a bullet, to shoot a bullet, he will just bribe somebody, one or two people to fight for people. Are we not seeing it now? Are we not seeing it with our own two eyes? But I have a lot to say. Let me leave it here because of time and other people should call it. If not, I want to table more of things for our people. But I'm telling Biafrans all over the whole world, remain strong. The killings of Biafrans in Biafra land, these governors will pay for it. Hope Uzodinma, he has 4 years and he will run away. Don't you see that Obiano is running away? He can't even in town to come home at least one is running away. Why do you think he's running away? You know that 5POB is not him. He knew our people, his own brother and then you want to see Obiano alive, you are harassed. No wonder. This is for one people. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Go. Call your name and where you calling.
Good morning, Dr. Alozie.
Welcome, Ben.
Yeah, just for argument's sake, even though we are not interested in the presidential election, I'm going to digress a little bit before I get to your point, to the point you raised this morning. I'm wondering why people are not actually very, very mad with a Yoruba man coming out to run for presidential election, knowing fully well that the Southeast has been earmarked for the presidential election this year. And I'm also madly mad about the Yoruba's response, other than one or two individuals who are really condemning Tinubu for making such moves. It's like we are witnessing the 1966 scenario repeating itself, where the Yorubas will join hands with the North in order to undo the evils. And today, they are still benefiting from that exploit. That's why all our seaports were shut down and only Lagos was open. That's all I have to say for this one. Then I have to go back to what the main issue you brought out this morning. One person, I'm not going to mention his name, once asked on Radio Biafra, do these people really know what we are going through or what we're really doing? And I'm beginning to see the validity of that statement. Because sometimes I wonder why up 2 days we're talking about a statement that a politician made. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that no politician will ever join what we're doing. Why did he say that? Because he realized the fact that the politicians are under oath. I have said this about 4 years ago. Anybody who is thinking that politicians, anybody who is running for office in Nigeria will ever help you or say something that will be in your favor, he should go and listen to the oath these people take to serve and preserve Nigeria. They are taking an oath, just like we take oath in IPOB. So anybody who is worried about politicians or trying to even affirm that they will give you anything or help you out anything, you are daydreaming. These people you see can only mention your name in order to get political advantage. Anybody that wants to make a headway in Nigerian politics, especially those from the Southeast, will always come to say one good thing about IPOB. Just like Soludo said one time when he made a speech, when he said, these people you think that are not smart and they're doing what they're doing, there will be a time you have no place to run. He made it. He said it. But I'm telling you, these people can only mention you when they need to get ahead in politics. They are politicians. They know what they want. They are what Nigerians. They are people that want to maintain the status quo because they're benefiting from it. So we shouldn't look up to them or worry about what they say, not to talk about even devoting our airtime talking about these people. Even if any one of them will want to help you, I'll repeat it again and say, he will not do it openly. It has to be done secretly because of the oath that is binding on them. We shouldn't be deceiving ourselves about these people and where they stand. If we need to work with them, if we really need to work with them, we should talk to them in secret. And then let me say one thing again. People that come on the radio, Biafra to be cursing and, insulting people, whenever you insult people, it do not get you anything good. Let me make it straightforward. It's uncivilized. The way I hear people come on the radio, you think Soludo is not smart, but if you're governor today, go and be a governor of a state and know what it takes. Okay? So don't come to Radio Biafra, be insulting people. It's not getting you any benefit. It's not getting us anything. All we do is talk. And you have these people still living comfortably among us, and we've never even scratched a dent of their lives. We can't even do anything to them. And all we do is come to Radio Biafra and we talk about what we can do, this and that, call them out and do this. I don't believe in cause. Action speaks louder than words. Thank you, Dr. Alozie. God bless you.
Endeavor. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling?
Good evening, sir.
Good morning from here.
My name is Okosisi, calling from Biafra land. Mumbara precisely. I want to thank you and all the workers in Radio Biafra. I also want to thank God for our leader and also thank our leader for standing where he is. No matter what the enemy think, they are not going to win us. We have the ground, and by the grace of Elohim, we will win and conquer. I want to talk about what you played. Anytime I remember the clip you played, I get more annoyed. Because of Usman Dan or direct son, Sir Ahmadu Bello. It was just when that incident occurred. I kept asking, where were Nnamdi when they made that comment? What was his brain telling him when Ahmadu Bello said, you should not allow an Eastern to have his life, you should not allow an Eastern to rule over them? Let us assume that he was not in the meeting where they made that comment. I believe before he died, he heard that comment. When he heard it, what did he do about it? Today, we are struggling to be free from all these criminals and murderers. I call them murderers because the scripture, the Bible, which I believe, God himself called them carnivorous. They are carnivorous animals. I don't know how this man managed to join us with them. If you go to the book of Genesis chapter 26, you read it down. Now, talking of the incident, maybe the Soludo of 10, I'm not saying that he's not a man or whatever. He's a man. It's not easy to be a governor in this country. But what I'm saying, in effect, on his own side, he should mind what he's saying. Because I could remember 2 years ago, if not 2017 or 2016 or thereabout, within the years, he was once among the people that went for something pertaining to IPOB at Okigwe. And where they had that meeting was at the State University Guinea Hall. He was there. I knew the comments he made when he was planning and begging that IPOB should be turned to a party name. There, from that day, I know what he was up to. Though the Anambarians were rejoicing that Soludo have joined IPOB, which means Biafra will come. They did not know his mind. So we know he is up to something, but he should package himself very well and come up to the level he wants to play. Believing that we will share our own sword. The Boko Haram up there will be killing our people. Then the Fulani, the herdsmen down here will be killing our people. We will share our sword. He is the governor. He has the security man all around him. The people that are supposed to secure the poor masses, he have hired them and he is paying them because he have the money. They will be losing our innocent and prominent Biafrans. Whether today born or tomorrow born or yesterday born, we value their life. We value their life. So that of Obiano, the incident that occurred on the day of handover is just a perfect word which our leader has been telling them and they refuse to hear. Serve the zoo, serve the Fulani and come back in shame. But they have refused to understand it. I am not advising Professor Soludo, if he is listening to this speech, and I will still talk on the radio Nigeria, he should be careful because the Fulani are after them and he will go down if he don't mind himself. If he will stand to be against the people that God have decided to set free, God will punish him as he have just punished Obiano. But if he is on the side of the people, I know God is watching. God is watching. They are serving the zoo, they will come back in shame. Mazi, may God keep all of you. There is one favor I want to ask of Radio Biafra. Please, I want to ask the one that holds our program, that is Iyke Mazi, I am correct?
No.
And the other, hello?
Jonas.
Okay, Sir Jonas. Yes. Why calling the numbers? You should help me because I'm not a fast writer. I want to pick the number with which I can make my own contribution on his program and the other man also. So they should help us. Why calling the number? They should take it easy so that we will get the number and we'll make our contribution. On this side, we are here. God is helping us and we are praying seriously for our leader and he must be released. We are not taking the Nigerians. We are not hoping on anybody. There is one word. Mazi said that it is God that will give us Biafra. And we are depending solely on him and he will give it to us. May God bless all of you and keep you. Thank you.
There we call your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie. Good afternoon.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Yeah, please, there is something I want to say right now about the first caller that called before this last caller. I'm not talking against him. I'm not telling him he should not come here to advertise the Soludo. I know he has wisdom. We are foolish. I know that when you become a governor, as he understands that others are foolish. This is a statement our own elders can make like this sometimes. It's making me cry. I don't know some of our people that are talking, if they are learning anything from us, and they come. I don't like the statement he makes that you cannot insult Soludo. You can insult him that he has already become governor. We don't need this type of things. We did not say that Soludo is not a governor. A governor for the Fulani. We are not here for anything, governor or for politics of Nigeria. We're fighting our freedom. We want to be a Biafra. Biafra is our heritage. Biafra is our own country. We are not here anymore. We don't need to be in Nigeria. As we are talking, IPOP, we 100% against anything pertaining as a Nigeria. We don't need anybody to tell us who is governor and who can be a governor. Of course, Obiano is governor before, but I know where Obiano is now. He's living now. We don't need this type of word. This man, if he tries to come here to tell people that we're insulting anybody, nobody's insulting Soludo. Okay, right now, let me send him a message. Maybe he has direct number for Soludo. He should go and tell Soludo that these people want their own country. He should go and tell Soludo that we need rights in all Biafran land. And we need our children to have a good school. We need a good hospital, not when somebody's sick, you send him to India to look for heart. We need a good road. We need a good market for our women to do their business. We need everything, especially hospital. Not when the rich people or the people in Nollywood are sick, they look for people that will contribute millions of dollars to go and change their heart. Then our own, we end it in the church, pray for God, looking for man of God that will heal us. You should not come here again. If a father don't know how to speak, a child will correct the father. You should not come here again to remind us about this governor or no governor. You should not come here again and telling us how wisdom Soludo has sense. Everybody has sense. Soludo don't know that they are killing Biafra. Soludo don't know that I can he tell me that Soludo is not aware of this every nonsense that they are using Fulani uniform to kill our people. Soludo has sense. Soludo has sense. He's not telling me that Soludo can just see all the houses, the poor people that the people burning their houses and killing the poor children. How wicked our people are. You can come in any of Biafra to tell me this kind of garbage. Mind their business. Mind your business. Wicked people. Bye, Mazi Alozie.
Thank you very much. We are coming to the end of this broadcast with there's Sabadu. We'll end it right here. You see, from our standpoint, Radio Biafra is great. Radio Biafra is great in the sense that you are given the opportunity to say your mind. Sanity is very important. And being guarded in your words, what you say, is important as well. Okay, let me just give this guy a chance and then I'll close. Let me give him a chance. Caller, please be quick. I'm done. So I'm just giving you a chance. Go ahead and say what you want to say. A few minutes.
Oh, Mazi Alozie, here. Thank you very much.
Good morning and welcome.
Elohim bless you. Without wasting our time, because you are elder, you are always teaching us how to follow things. Thank you very much. May Elohim bless our leader Nnamdi Kanu, who said that we must live. And he are in there because of our life, because our unborn children. May Elohim guide him and give me more strength to fight this battle and to our final destination. Mazi, thank you very much. Elohim bless your household. In Chukwuka Kabiama. Mazi, what I wanted to say is this. Everybody knows that Biafra is suffering. Everybody knows that Biafra is dying every day in the hand of one Nigeria, in the hand of Fulani people. We can never dismantle our own. We must guide ourselves and protect ourselves. Biafrans all over the world, what we are fighting is our destiny. God, Chukwuka Abiyama, is already created this time around for us to fight this battle. And He will guide us, and we must win. Please, my brothers, for the people who are talking about politicians are like Fulani people. They are the same thing. If you are dancing with the politicians, you are gone. And if you are in Radio Biafra to tell us about politicians, please stay away. We stay away. We know that politicians can never help us. And they can never. We see them as Fulani people. We see that even if my brother, if you are politicians, you are my enemy. Because all of them know this. They have joined hands with all these things. They have invited the Fulani people with uniform to come and kill us. Nobody will say anything. If somebody talk about something, we just abuse the politician, somebody will come out and say that who can be, who. If you know if you know what to be governor state, let you go and be. See that kind of word that our people, Ben, I always respect you, but this blunder you promised in time you are concreting this thing is making me angry. It's making me angry. Let us not take issue of Biafrans as politicians. We are not here for politicians. We are here to liberate our people. We are here to protect our people. We know you said that talking. We know what we are doing. We are fighting it. Our leader is in their hand. Our leader is in their hand. That is why you think we are moving slowly, following our leaders, following their instruction. So please, let us not disqualify the people that are trying to do something. Because of Soludo win what? He's a politician, and we know who we are. How many times he spent in CBN governor? What did he do? Now somebody come and defend it. Please, that's wasting your time. Biafra, please. Train yourself hard. We must get our destination. Our destination is Biafra. Our religion is Biafra. And in Radio Biafra in Wuchi, we said it how and continue speaking the truth. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Now, that is the situation. We, the people of Biafra, my keyword today was politics. If you remember, politics. That is what is tying us down. That is what is killing us. And we must stay away from it. Anything that has to do with politics, we must avoid. Because at the end of the day, if you participate, you will be in their society. And you know that you will swear to serve the zoo. Therefore, if you're a young man saying that you are going to participate in politics, you are going to run for this and that, you are going to serve Nigeria, you are going to keep your people in bondage. And if you understand it, why do you then participate? Why do you then throng behind those participating? When you take that oath, you have committed yourself. The only option is anything politics, anything that has to do with vote for me, I will build you a mansion. It's a lie. Because they have sworn to uphold the principles of the Fulanese, to subdue you, to subjugate you. And understanding that, I want people to understand what is holding them down. I want people to understand where these politicians are coming from. You alienate people, you anger them. and they insult you. It's not just insulting them. You are relieving yourself of your frustration. The simplest way is avoid politics and all those that are involved in it. I think people are beginning to have an idea of what we've been talking about. People are beginning to have the idea of what our leader is talking about. Anything politics. And that will help you. 2023, no election. No political movement. Stay away. Our leader is in the SS dungeon. And they know the right thing to do. Release him immediately and unconditionally. And seek his advice as to how to end this cooperation they put together and called it Nigeria. And bring pride to our people. Bring pride to the Arewas. And let Britain know that the Arewas have mastered the game. Now they understand what the British is using them for. The Oduduwas will be proud that they can say we are good enough to make our own decision. Major belts can do the same. And we will restore our sanity. And drop this charade they call politics. Election. And it's our turn. Before it's your turn, you're dead. Be murdered. My people, this is where we'll be ending the program of today. So when you see people angry, expressing the opinion, you know why. Politics and the fallout. We'll be on the air again tomorrow. And we'll see you there. From here, I'll tell you goodbye. Be vigilant. Report any suspicious person, suspicious activities. Save your lives.